all of you, close family and friends, this very important occasion in their lives. They want to thank you for being here. I understand that pretty well everybody here has travelled from Victoria or even further afield, so thank you for being here with them to share the occasion. The wedding date today is one day after Corey and Melissa's 10th anniversary as a couple. That was yesterday. Okay. It's also the birthday of Melissa's grandmother Margaret, who's recently deceased, so it's a very special day in another respect, because she would have actually really appreciated being here. She's not here, but she's certainly remembered, and she's honoured with that. Now, my name is Maxine Lowry. I am authorised to be standing here today to conduct this marriage. Now, all of you have felt it was important to be here, and you've demonstrated that through getting yourself across the strait. You all share a special bond with Melissa and Corey. Of course, there's always people who've played a special and ongoing role in the lives of the bride and groom, and we're surrounded by them here in the bridal party. I'm going to try and introduce them to you now in the appropriate order. I believe on the bride's side I have Simone Danaher, Rachel Wangman, Amy Norden and Bonnie Parker, and in order they are Melissa's best friend since high school, her baby sister, a great friend from her graduate nursing year, and a close buddy who's travelled from London to be here today. So that's the girls. On the groom's side, Mark van der Steen, Stephen Payton, Daniel Buis, and Shane Veazey, described respectively as Corey's surrogate brother, and the other three close friends dating back to primary or high school days. I'm sure they've got a bit of dirt between them on the groom, so you'll be able to target them by their buttonholes and ask them a few questions later. I won't go into it now. Now, Melissa and Corey met when they were 16 years old, and they say that from that point they were practically inseparable. And Corey's happy to confess he wrote many love letters to Melissa, which are still cherished to this day. And I thought that was actually quite special, because we all know what's happening to old-fashioned things. They seem to be getting bypassed. So there's some alleged very important letters somewhere safe. Corey finished nursing while Melissa took a break from studies. When she was ready to finish university, Corey supported both of them and bought his first house. After 4 years of living in the house they'd renovated, Melissa and Corey say they seem to have adopted a couple of dogs, cats and children. After all the support they've received from friends and family, they've decided to have a ceremony, not to make it official, but just to acknowledge that what is really. They believe marriage is different for everyone. They're already in a committed relationship. They know that relies on trust, honesty, friendship, and a good cup of tea shared together. They believe if they continue to make an effort for each other by these principles, there'll be a lot more cups of tea. I quite often ask couples if they're prepared to share with me what special things. They obviously love one another very much, but they were pretty willing to go along with this and let me delve a bit. Melissa said, Corey is a faithful and reliable partner who I can always reveal my feelings to. He has the ability to turn my despair into laughter at the best of times. Corey loves his family and friends and will do anything for them. And in reverse, Corey said, Melissa is the heart and soul of our family unit. She shows compassion, warmth, love, and remains firm and level throughout. Melissa readily extends her love and willingness to care for the people that she comes to cherish. So they each agree that the vital foundations of their marriage will include honesty, trust, friendship and love. They're looking forward to building a house to raise the to building a house, to raising their animal farm, and to replanting the veggie patch. What's wrong with the veggie patch? Oh, the animals don't love it. They've chosen a little quote by Leo Tolstoy. What counts in making a happy marriage is not how compatible, not so much how compatible you are, but how you deal with incompatibility. So you can mull over that for a while. I'm going to invite Kylie Wangman to come forward. Kylie has a reading that she's going to share today. She doesn't have the advantage I have of the microphone, so we're encouraging her to just give it her best shot.
Hello everyone, good to see you all, it's so good. Today I have a reading here from a book called The Prophets by a poet called Khalil Gibran. And there's a section on it on marriage, and I'll read it as such. And speak to us of marriage. You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together when the white wings of death scatter your days. Aye, you shall be together even in the silent memory of God. But let there be spaces in your togetherness. Let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for the hand of life can contain only your hearts. Stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress tree grow not in each other's shadow. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you, Kylie. Yes, you did very well. Thank you, Kylie. You did really well, thank you. Okay, now those wise words suggested not to stand too close together, but at the moment I think we need you to do that. I'm going to invite you both, perhaps if you'll hand your flowers to one of your attendants. Take a big step forward, both of you, and towards one another. Big step right out. Yep, that's right. This way to back. You're having a fly past just like another couple last Friday. The law requires me to say some official words. These are those words coming up. Corey Lee Barling and Melissa Ann Wangman, before you are joined in marriage in my presence, in the presence of everyone here, I must remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the vows you're about to exchange. In Australia, marriage is between a man and a woman, entered into voluntarily to the exclusion of all others, and it's entered into for life. So you've got everybody here, gathered them around you to receive their encouragement and support. There'll be quite a celebration here tonight, I know that. So just so that they're clear exactly what has happened to celebrate, Corey, do you now take Melissa to be your wife, to comfort in sorrow or pain, to rejoice with through good times, and to remain true to for the rest of your life together?
I do.
And Melissa, do you take Corey to be your husband, to comfort in sorrow or pain, to rejoice with through good times, and again to remain true to for the rest of your lives together? Okay, having said I do, it's the words that Corey and Melissa speak to one another now, their marriage vows that will create the marriage. Corey, it's just simply repeating after me these words you've chosen. Before our witnesses.
Before our witnesses.
I, Corey, take you, Melissa.
I, Corey, take you, Melissa.
to be my lawful wife,
to be my lawful wife,
knowing in my heart
knowing in my heart
that you will be my constant friend,
knowing in my heart you will be my constant friend,
my faithful partner in life,
my faithful partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
You have tissue box there. And Melissa, these words, before our witnesses, I, Melissa, take you, Corey, to be my lawful husband, knowing in my heart that you will be my constant friend, my faithful partner in life, and my one true love. Now, I want you to stay where you are. And Mark, would you like to shuffle towards me a little bit? I'm going to invite Corey and Melissa to seal the vows through the giving and receiving of rings. The rings are the symbol of the commitment here today. And firstly, if Corey can have a smaller of the two, most likely. So as you place that on Melissa's hand, it's Melissa, this ring is my gift to you.
Melissa, this ring is my gift to you.
Wear it and think of me.
Wear it and think of me.
And know that I love you.
And know that I love you.
Beautiful. Okay. And Corey, this ring is my gift to you. Wear it and think of me. And know that I love you. Perfect. Okay, so Corey and Melissa have shared many experiences. We've alluded to the fact that they've had 10 years and 1 day to get to know one another. They certainly have a clear plan for their future together, starting with the veggie patch. So Corey and Melissa, since you have agreed to be joined together, you've pledged yourself to each other. You've all heard it. I'm very happy to now declare you to be husband and wife. And what I generally do is I step out for the paparazzi. I invite in a moment for you to put your hands together as I invite Corey and Melissa to start their marriage with the traditional bridal kiss.
Don't be shy, Corey.
Quite fashionable to have two kisses these days. Okay, now we have the matter of the signing, which we're going to attend to over at the table. So again, if you want to catch the signing, if you've got a camera, I'm sure that you'll work out a way to just cooperate with each other. So Corey, let's have you escorting Melissa to the table. I'd like the whole bridal party to just mingle at the side here, and I'll be bringing the bridal party back before you for the closing in about 4 minutes.